Well, hello everybody. Swamp Fox News coming at you. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to give it a minute to let a few people come in. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button when you do. Alright, got a couple people in here so far. Kim, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. How's it sound? Well, let me turn on the fan. Now tell me how it sounds. Actually, I probably don't have to run that right now. Lady D, Oregon Rogue, Jose, thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all all being here. Can everybody hear me good? G-Man Pam, good to see you. G-Ma Pam, I'm sorry. So Grandma Pam called you a man. Sorry about that. I will make you a mod. Thank you for being here. Everybody make sure you go see G-Ma Pam. And what I'm here tonight, listen. Everybody, y'all know for the last couple weeks I've been trying to change my channels. You know, I've been trying to keep my news channel separated from my cooking channel. A couple things been going on. Sorry that I haven't been doing much news lately. Y'all know that my mother passed away last June. And remember, she started getting sick. We found out in May. So I'm kind of going through a little of back emotions on that stuff. So doing the best I can. I do have a lot of great content. Monday night I am going to come with a news show. It's going to be a long news show. So Monday night y'all look forward to that. 9 p.m. for my news show. But what I need y'all's help tonight is I need y'all to please go to my cooking channel and help me grow that channel. I'm unable, for some reason, I have downloaded Streamlabs and finally was even able to go live on Streamlabs the other day, and it didn't put out no notifications. I looked in my own notifications because I'm following that channel from my other channels, and I got no notifications in my emails. Kim or anybody else didn't get no notifications. The video ran over 10 minutes. I seen no one came in. I stopped it. It posted for several hours. No one ever watched it. So I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs. So I said instead of trying to go live to Streamlabs, I would just upload a couple cooking videos. I uploaded 3 videos in the last 10 days and none of them would upload. So Kim is posting my other site. If y'all will please go there, click on it, and follow me there. You don't have to hit the bell notifications if you don't care about the cooking show, but if you like my news show and you like me, do me a favor and please go there anyway. Don't hit the bell notifications so you don't get all the emails from that channel, but you know, follow me so I can grow it and go live. It's about to drive me crazy. So I told y'all I was not going to go do any more cooking shows on my news channel. Well, tonight I am. I'm not fully prepared to do my news show tonight. I will have that ready Monday with a lot of great content, and it's going to have, again, it's going to have predators getting in trouble. It's going to have government officials getting arrested, going to jail. It's going to have a bunch of good news stories, okay? So y'all come in videos. So y'all come in and watch that. But for tonight, I hope y'all stay. I'm going to do some really good recipes. Jenny Jones, Ryan and KS, thank y'all for coming in. Anyway, if I miss anybody, please understand I love you all. I'm going to start this cooking show, so it's going to be a couple hours. I'm going to do a couple different things. Tonight I'm going to be making creama catalana, which is a Spanish dish, or Spanish burnt cream is what they call it over in Spain as well. And so I'm also going to be showing y'all how to make the best homemade chili powder. Okay, it's always best to make your own stuff. I'll show y'all what I did. Of course, you know, I used different chilies like this and some other ingredients I'll show you. But I took some chilies and I opened them up. I'm going to show y'all how to do that. I dry roasted them. I de-seeded them, de-gutted them, dry roasted them, and put some other ingredients and make my own homemade chili powder. If y'all follow these directions on all these recipes tonight, you will absolutely love them. Lion One, thank you for being here. You'll love these recipes. It's always best to make stuff from scratch and homemade. So then after I'm done teaching y'all my how I make my homemade chili powder, I will make chili. So hopefully Chris Marcus comes in tonight because I've been promising him to make chili for a couple months now. So, but anyway, we're going to start with crema catalana, okay? And with that, I'm going to tell y'all all the ingredients that you're going to need. You're going to need 6 large egg yolks. So I'm going to also show y'all how to separate the whites from the egg yolk in case some people don't know. I know a lot of you do, but some people may not. You're going to need orange and lemon, but I'm going to show y'all you don't need well, you'll see, you don't need the whole orange and lemon. You're just going to barely scrape off the outer shell. I'm going to show you, but you don't want to get a lot of the white either. Now you can either use whole vanilla bean, 1 whole vanilla bean in this recipe, or 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla paste. It's easier to do the paste. You can cut yourself if you're not good at vanilla beans, opening them up because they're real skinny and you got to cut them open. They're like hollow inside and they got the vanilla inside. You scrape it out. And anyway, it's just this is a lot easier to use. So you want some vanilla paste. This is a great name brand, y'all. I use it. I love it. You can get it on Amazon, about $14, and you get 2.29 ounces. Now, 1 vanilla bean is $10, so you do the math on that. You actually get 1 of that. Cinnamon stick, 1 whole cinnamon stick you'll need. Okay, you're going to use 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. You're going to use 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup of granulated white sugar. Now it's up to you. I use 3/4 of a cup because you're also at the end going to use this Florida crystal sugar, the turbinado. I'm not saying it right probably, but this is what you put over the top to make the hard shell, like the brulee at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you how to do this. You're also going to use whole milk. 2 cups of whole milk. I'm going to go through it again as I'm using it and tell y'all what goes in there. And 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay? 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. So, alright. Now, I can't believe, did y'all hear me just drop that egg? That's funny. Y'all give me a second. Alright. Clean this up real quick, y'all. Just a second. That's embarrassing, y'all. Not really. I'm just joking. It shows I'm human. Boy. Anyway, but listen, I hope everybody's doing real good. Hope everybody's doing well. Kim's going to continue to post my link for me. Y'all just please go there. Help me build my channel over there. I'll be able to go live and do my cooking shows separated from my news show. And I definitely want to do that and keep that going. Real quick, I'm just going to show y'all this. Now, this is a dessert, y'all, that you will absolutely love, right? But it's time consuming, and your family will definitely have to give you some kudos if you make this for them, because it's very time consuming, but it's so good in the end. So I'm going to show you how to separate an egg in case you don't know. So you're going to, sorry, let me get my other bowl. So you're going to separate your egg. You're going to crack it all the way around the shell, right? And then you're going to open it up. And you're going to let that, I don't want to rip. All right, there you go. You're going to let that egg white fall out. And then you're going to dump it into the other shell and let more of that egg white fall out. And then I try to get that little gross thing right there off there too. Alright, there you go. And so you just dump it from shell to shell a couple times, and look, more will fall off each time. Okay, kind of got to help. Now my eggs are really cold. I should have took these out a few minutes earlier. My refrigerator, I keep my refrigerator really cold. My soda's got like a little bit of ice in it. And I'm going to show you in a minute so you see I'm not joshing you. Alright, so there you go. So anyway, you're going to want 6 large egg yolks, okay? Now let me wash my hands again real quick, y'all. Okay. You always want to keep your hands washed, especially for cross-contamination. You definitely don't want to make yourself or your family sick, ever. Move a couple things, y'all. Alright, so let's get this party started. So I've already shaved down some lemon and some orange peel, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do it. And what you don't want to do, I did a couple on purpose so you'd see what not to do. Okay, you'd want to try not to get a lot of the white in the orange peel. Okay, you see that? You want to try to get less of that. I mean, that little bit's not bad. I let it be white so y'all would see what I'm talking about more. But this is really what you want. You want to shave it down close enough and be real careful, but you don't want to try to get, because the more white you get, the more bitter it is, okay? But you want to do the lemon the same way. So you're going to shave down. Now this is a small orange. This is one of those, they call them cuties here. And so you use 3 of these. And what you do, you're going to take a real sharp knife, right? And you're going to go along the edge of it. Just really, just kind of, be careful. Now this is what I'm telling you, it's time consuming. Now, if you watch other videos, they'll show you, they'll drag off a bunch of the white, and it's okay. I mean, it does turn out decent, but I'm telling you, you will taste the difference in the bitterness of theirs and mine. If you do a little bit, if you do one their way where it has a lot of white in it, and do one where you're just getting the skin like that, it's going to taste a lot better and more flavorful. Okay, so. Anyway, so you do that. That's how you do the orange, and then you do the lemon the same way. So you want to do, if you're going to use this size, you either want to use 2 large oranges, medium to large oranges, or 3 of these small ones. Okay, and on a lemon, same thing. You want to do 2 lemons. See, lemons are generally small anyway, so you want to do 2 lemons. Okay, all right. You're gonna put that in your pot. Throw in 1 cinnamon stick. Okay. Put that in the pot. 1 whole tablespoon of pure vanilla paste. Okay. See, that's vanilla paste. See all them vanilla beans in there? So for new ones used just now coming in, I'm trying to build. Why I'm saying I need help, I'm trying to build my cooking channel, y'all, up to 1,000 so I can go live there. I've been having trouble loading videos. I've wasted a lot of money on food. I'm redoing this here. I'm doing again. This is like the 3rd time because it won't upload my videos on my other channel. It just won't do it. It continues to say failure to upload, failure to upload. But if I go to any other channel from the same phones, I can upload videos. This really don't make no sense. All right. Now you're going to use 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Kim's going to continue to post a link for me if y'all just go there. And if you just follow me, if you don't want to get all the notifications, you don't care about the cooking channel, and you just like the news channel, and go there for me, don't hit the bell notification. Alright, put that 1 cup in there. Don't hit the bell notification. But follow me, please. I know I'm getting scatterbrained a little bit, guys. I'm doing two things at once, so bear with me. All right, 2 cups of whole milk. Okay. Now, this is important. Y'all pay attention to these, instructions on this, because you could scorch this. All right, just so y'all see my refrigerator, so I'm not joking with y'all. Y'all see there's ice in my water. Y'all see that? Look. That's how cold I keep my refrigerator. I love it. Everything I got to drink, I like cold. My milk, got to have it cold. But anyway, I also do not, I told y'all I don't drink government water. So I buy water like this, the baby, purified or distilled, whatever, and then I still bring it home and boil it in my own pot of water, and then I let it sit cool, put it back in the jug, and put it in the refrigerator. I do not drink government water. I suggest y'all don't either. Okay. So anyway, just to show y'all that. All right, so now here's some important parts that we're going to get into about cooking this stuff. This is a 2-part thing, right? I already got a pan over here. If you look over here, see. I guess you can see that. All right. Well, anyway, I have a pan over there already cooling, because what we're going to do here is we're going to get this started. Now, you're going to put this on about medium heat, right? Stir it up real good, because oh, what was that? Oh, I dropped a plastic spoon in there. I'm glad I seen that. All right, so here's what you're doing, right? Okay, so you put that vanilla bean and that cinnamon stick and the orange peel and the lemon peel in the milk and the heavy cream, okay? All right, so you put it on medium heat, and you're not going to let it boil. You're going to continue to stir it the whole time. Now, this is what I'm saying. It's time consuming, but your family will love you for it, or your friends, or whoever you make this for, or you'll just love yourself because it's so good. But anyway, you keep stirring it. Now, I got a wooden spoon. You see it's or a spatula, okay? So you want to keep moving it across the bottom, all different directions. Keep stirring that, and it's going to take about, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes to get good and hot, but you got to keep an eye on it. You don't want it, you want to get right before boiling, okay? And you want to have some saran wrap ready also. Now I found this stuff and I thought it really wasn't good, but I like it. This press and seal stuff, this is really good. I actually was mad at it the other day when I was first trying to use it, because it was the first time I used it, but it ended up, once I got used to it, it works really good. To everybody that's coming in, if I'm missing anybody, I'm not stopping to say hi right now. I'm sorry. I really have to pay attention to some of this, what's going on. So anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to keep stirring this until it gets right before boiling, okay? And once it gets there, you're going to pull it off the heat, and you're going to cover it with saran wrap fast, okay? All right, and then you're going to let it sit for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's covered with saran wrap. About your last 10 or 15 minutes before so like if you wait for an hour, you don't want to wait more than about an hour, but say if you wait an hour, then about the last 15 minutes, at 45 minutes, come in and then start separating your eggs. You want 6 egg yolks, okay? And you want 3 tablespoons of the cornstarch put in there, okay? Keep this stirring around real good. The cornstarch is going to help it thicken up once you get to the second part of it. into 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. You add that to the eggs and the cornstarch too, but you can add up to a cup. I recommend if you try this for the first time, do the 3/4 of a cup, because when you use the turbinado sugar at the end to make the brulee, the crunch, the awesome part that goes in it after you break it open. It's so much fun too. You'll also need you some kind of torch, y'all. Now this ain't my cooking torch, but this is what I'm using tonight. Okay, it's a propane torch, but I have one that's for it's a chef's torch. It's similar, and this one works fine. It's a little too aggressive for me, but it works. I have to just turn it down pretty good. But anyway, so you keep stirring it, and what's going to happen is in that 45 minutes, this milk and cream is going to infuse with the lemon, the orange, the cinnamon, and the vanilla. And so that's going to be where a lot of your flavor comes from. And then when you add, after it cools after 45 minutes, and then you add the cornstarch, the granulated sugar with the egg yolks, then you're going to cook it again. And you're going to pay real close attention to it, just like you're doing now. You're going to bring it almost up to a boil again. And at that point, you need to have your dishes ready. Now, this is a 4 ounce ceramic dish. Okay. So it depends on what size you're going to use. Now, I also have, you'll get about 8 of these out of this. Okay. But I also use the 6 ounce. All right. And you get about 6 of those also. Well, it depends on how high you fill them up. You got to leave a little bit of room for that sugar at the end. You should smell this citrus, y'all. It smells so good. Whoa. Now this is important. You see, I just let the spatula go for a second. This part here, it's not good to do that, but it's not as bad as the second part. Once you mix that cornstarch in there and them eggs and all, and that sugar, you need to keep continuously stirring it until you pull it off the fire, because you can scorch it. It'll get real thick and split. Now, this is also a dessert that's going to make you wait. It's like a lot of work, right? But you got to wait a long time before you can eat it, like a week. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking, y'all. But you need to wait a minimum of 24 hours, guys. Here's what I tell people, really. Like, get up on a Saturday morning, and make it. And then put it in the refrigerator and let it sit until Sunday evening, dinner time. It'll sit about 30-something good hours. And it'll give that just all them flavors time to infuse. And it's just so good, y'all. Yeah, it's getting warmer. It's getting hotter, I mean. But again, you'll love it. And I know, look, I usually sometimes you go in there and grab one at about 14 hours myself. I ain't gonna lie, and it's good, but I'm telling you, the longer it sits, the better it is. And then after it's set, you pull it out of the refrigerator. You put you about a tablespoon of turbinado sugar on it, and then you heat it with that torch and let it caramelize. Let it sit for a minute and cool to let that caramelization harden over like a shell. Crack it open and go to town. You'll love it. Oh my Lord, you'll love it. I know this is my news channel, guys and gals, and I said I wouldn't do no more cooking shows here, but I've had a lot of trouble over the last couple weeks trying to go live through Streamlabs on my cooking channel. I don't have enough followers over there. That's why I'm asking for help tonight. Kim will continuously post and other mods, if y'all want, can help continuously post my other channel in the live stream chat. If y'all will please go there and follow me to help me get to 1,000 so I could go live, it'd be very appreciated. I know some of you guys only like the news, guys and gals only like the news and don't really care about my cooking, and that's okay, and I love you still. But if you'll do me a favor, if you like me, then go ahead and do me a favor and just follow me. Don't hit the bell so you don't get all the emails every time I go live, and you won't get aggravated so much. But you'll help me out by giving me them numbers. That'll really help me out a lot. Alright, so now it's getting to the point, steaming real good. It's not far from boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and in just a second I'm going to pull it off and cover it. Man, you should smell it. It smells so good. That citrus and that cinnamon, that vanilla. It's like a powerhouse of flavor. Now, if you don't like lemon, leave the lemon out. If you don't like orange, leave the orange out. You can have a lemon or you can have it just orange. But I'm telling you, the flavor combinations that I'm putting in here tonight, you'll absolutely love if you do it and follow the directions again. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and pour that to the side. Turn the heat off a minute. Grab this press and seal stuff I told y'all about. Cover this. This helps it. It's kind of a big pot, so it may still get a little skim on it. If you have a smaller pot, it's better. And then seal it real good. Helps it keep from getting the skin over the top. If it gets a little bit, who cares? You're gonna strain it out anyway. You're gonna strain out all the other stuff, the orange peels and all through this, so any skin will kind of get in this anyway. So, but it's best not to have it to begin with. All right, so you're gonna let this sit for 45 minutes to an hour somewhere and just kind of cool, right? All right. So I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I was showing you to do that. I'm gonna actually transfer this to another bowl because I already have some sitting, and I'm going to show you what to do next. And you just let this sit there and cool, and let all these, so you see them black little vanilla beans in there now? Woo! You don't even know how good that's going to taste. How that little Gutch used to say it, or that Cajun guy, woo-wee, or ee-wee, or something like that. Look at all them vanilla beans come out that pot, scraping out that pot. That's expensive now. You want to try to get as much of that as you can. All right, set that to the side. Now let me cover this real quick. Stuff is kind of amazing. It's kind of like sticky, and it grabs really good. So I can stretch it and pull it on, and it sticks to the other side. Like I said, at first I didn't like it, but I do now. All right, this is really a big bowl for it. I still got to get the when I get done moving, and that's supposed to be within 2 weeks, guys. That's what they're telling me now. So let's hope. All right, so now I got to go ahead and finish doing the other 5 eggs I need. So bear with me while I do that. Y'all chat amongst yourself and make sure y'all are going to each other's channel. Listen, y'all are all mods, so y'all all can go and post your links. Post your link. Just please make sure to the new people coming in, whatever you post, it's got to be YouTube friendly. Don't get me in no trouble or yourself in any trouble. And if anybody that comes in that I haven't seen that's new, I will mod you later if you're in chat, and I will also follow you back. That's my word. Now, if I missed anybody, because see, some people don't show who they follow, so I might not get the notification that you followed me. So if that's the case, make sure you let me know, hey, I followed you, so I'll go to your channel and follow you back. All right. And then I also get a lot of emails, so if I missed it because I didn't get the notification because I overlooked it, sorry for that, and let me know and I'll follow you there. All right, 3. Make sure you don't get no shell in it now. You don't want no crunchy brulee. You want that sugar crunch, but you don't want no shell crunch. 4. Six. Okay. Let me get that. And spoon. Get that. Yeah. Get that out of there. Right, now we're going to put 3 tablespoons. And you want level tablespoons. You don't want to overdo it with this. You want to be right on it, so you want to get the back of a knife, something level. Okay? And you want to level that off. You want to take the back of your knife and level that off. So you want a level spoon of this cornstarch. You don't want to overdo it. Then thicken up too much. 3 level tablespoons. Okay. Three-quarter cup of granulated sugar. 3/4 of a cup to a cup. If you really like it sweet, you can do a cup. I'll do 3/4 of a cup. All right. Whisk it up. Okay, and then that's what you're gonna get. All right. Now that that's there, I'm gonna go ahead and move some of these dishes. You can also use little quiche pans too. Little 4-ounce quiche pans like this. If you want, you know, they got the bottoms. This is for like quiche and stuff. These little 4-ounce pans too. You need something you can heat them in. You know, if you're just gonna leave it, not gonna put none of the sugar brulee at the end, then you can use plastic ones like this. But you can't if you're going to put the sugar coating and heat it up. If you don't, I don't even know why you just want to put it. I mean, it's really good, but you want that crunch. All right. Anyway, now move some of this around. I need a bigger workspace too. I'm going to be building a new workspace soon. Once I get this move done. Now, let me dump this in here first. Now you're going to take your little strainer and you're going to strain it to get all that stuff out of it. The peel. You want the vanilla bean, that can stay. Let me show you how to do that too. But you want to get that orange peel, lemon peel out of there, and that cinnamon stick, of course. Okay. Alright. Now, give me just a second to get rid of some of this big stuff. And we'll put more of that vanilla bean in there. It's expensive stuff, and you really want as much of that that vanilla bean as you can get. The flavor's in it, don't get me wrong. But the more of them beans, the more that robust flavor you're going to get. See all them, look at them, all them black beans in there. Can y'all see that? So you want to get that out. You want to use your spatula and get out as much of that. You know, I dug out a bunch of them peels, but look how much it left behind. So I dug out a bunch of them peels. Oop, there's a little bit right there I need to get. A couple of them. You don't want to leave them orange peels in there. Or the lemons. You want to get them out. But you do want to get them. Alright. Okay. Now you're going to mix this up real good. Break down that sugar, mix it up good with that cornstarch and then eggs. Alright. Now, you're going to put this pot back on the stove, and this is where you need to pay a lot of attention. Let me get my strainer again. It looks like one or two more. No, it don't matter. No, that's fine. I'll get them out. Let me get them little pieces of orange peel. There's one right there. A little piece of lemon. Another piece right there. Okay. Alright, so now, this is the important one. Real important. Ooh, before I do that, let me get my dishes ready, y'all. I got some set and ready. I'm gonna show y'all. I'll show y'all in a minute. That's gonna come out. I'm gonna fire one up. Alright. Let me clean up some of this mess real quick. I say it every week, Gordon Ramsay will really fuss at me. You want to have this stuff ready and your saran wrap ready. You want to cover this with saran wrap. Let it cool out of the refrigerator about, I don't know, about 30 good minutes. And stick it in the refrigerator and let it set 24 hours at least. Alright, I'm ready now. Now we're going to stick this on the fire. And right now, on this one, you're going to put it on medium again. And you're going to keep stirring it and dragging it across the bottom the whole time. You want to, you want to wait until it gets, it's just now heating up so it ain't too hot. But you don't want to stop, just like I just did. But you want to wait till it gets right before boiling again. And then you're going to pull it off and you're going to start pouring it in your dishes. You don't want to let it boil. You don't want to leave it. You can't. Somebody calls you, leave it. Let them call back. Somebody knocks on your door, tell them come back later. Holler at them. Don't leave it. This is crucial, y'all. I truly am humbled by y'all's friendship. I thank each and every one of you for being here. The ones that are following me, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Anybody here that's a mod, feel free to post the link to your channel so everybody can follow each other. We'll help everyone get to 1,000. On a personal note, I'm sorry I haven't been doing many news shows, y'all. Because of that, I got a lot of great content built up. I just ain't been able to, again, this is the time of year last year when my mom got sick suddenly. We didn't know she was sick. We found out she started feeling bad, took her to the doctor. within 6 weeks she was passed. And so kind of going through a little bit of that again, to just because it's the time and the thoughts and everything and whatnot. So and that between that and going to my land and getting it ready and working as well. And then I have done, like I said, I've done a couple cooking shows. One live, it didn't work. 2 uploads, it didn't work. So I don't know what's going on. But if y'all help me get my 1,000 and I can go live, that'd be great. I really appreciate it. Y'all just pray for me, the ones who pray. And the ones who don't, just send me some love and best wishes. I really appreciate it. See what I tell you about this is time consuming, y'all? But let me tell you what, once you make it, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to spend the time. I'm going to make this a lot. You can see it starting to get thicker, and well, you might not be able to see it there, of course, on screen, but you can see it here as you're cooking it, and you can feel it starting to get thicker. That's when you really need to start paying close attention. Now, don't use vanilla extract. People ask me, hey, why can't I just use vanilla extract? You can, but you're not going to get that depth of flavor. The extract doesn't infuse in the milk and the cream as good as the bean does itself. The vanilla bean paste or the vanilla bean. The vanilla bean paste is just a vanilla bean without the bean shell. With a little bit of, it's got a little bit of the extract to keep it moist, but it's not an extract. A little bit of the alcohol, I should say. It's vanilla bean paste is the best way to go. If you don't want to spend the time chopping open the vanilla bean and dealing with that, because you could cut your finger. You need a sharp knife. The husk are, not easy. They're kind of tough. Man, it smells so good. Smell-o-vision. See that steam starting to build up. And you don't want to stop too soon either. Okay? You don't want to take it off the heat too early, because then it won't set. I don't want to scare y'all out of trying this, because it's going to work out, I promise you. I just don't want y'all to think it's too hard, because it's not. But it is important that you follow each direction, because you see how much, you're using 6 egg yolks, you're using a 3/4 cup of sugar, you're using $5 worth of vanilla, you're using turbinado sugar, a couple lemons, a couple oranges. This ain't a cheap dessert. So you definitely don't want it not to work. Yeah, it's getting thicker and thicker. Alright, I'm about to pull it off. There you go, guys. That's it. I'm gonna wait till it gets right before. And you can see it. See it getting thicker? Can y'all tell that that's getting thicker? Alright. Now I'm getting ready. As it's cooling, it's going to get thicker. Alright. Now, turn that heat off. Put my bowls over here. And fill your bowls up. Not all the way. I'll show you. Your kids will love you if you let them lick the spoon. Alright, now, that's about how full you want them. Okay? I'm going to show y'all some finished, but now I need to go ahead and hurry up and get them covered, okay? You want to have your saran wrap ready or your press and seal, whatever you're going to use, kind of ready to go. I probably should have had some of these already peeled off and ready, but anyway, don't take it a minute. Squeeze it over the top, let it seal real good. Alright, and you're going to set them to the side and let them cool for about 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes, and then you're going to stick them in the refrigerator. The longer you let them sit, the better it's going to taste, so I'd let it sit 24 hours. Oh crap, I'm not paying attention when I'm doing it. They're real big one for some reason. Because it'll fuse, these flavors will infuse together so good, y'all. Man, it'll be good. And then once you pull it out and you put that sugar on it and caramelize it down like I'm going to show you, oh my Lord. You're covering it because you don't want it to skin over, okay? It helps it from skinning over real bad. Butterfinger. I'm using a couple different sizes tonight, guys. One reason is because I got these off of Amazon, and the people asked me if I could do a review for them on it, and I said sure. So I'm gonna put some in them little ones, and I took pictures of them for the little store. Alright, now I got these covered. I'm going to go ahead and set them to the side, and I'm going to pop one out the It's already sitting and ready for some brulee. Alright, y'all gonna love this part. Alright, here's one that's ready, okay? It's set, ready to go. Now, we're gonna put some of this sugar on it. Tablespoon. I'm gonna sprinkle some across the top. Okay. You're gonna cover the whole dish, the whole pudding. Make sure you go all the way up to the edge real good, because you're gonna love this part. I mean, it's all great, but this part really makes it even better. Alright, y'all see that? See how it's covered? I covered all that pudding with that. Now we're going to take the torch, push some of this stuff out of the way so y'all can see it really good. Alright, and then you got to be careful with this now, because you don't want to burn it, but you want to kind of, you know, not burn it, but burn it a little bit. You'll see. Alright, so you want to caramelize it, right? Then you're going to let it sit for a minute or two to harden. Then you're going to break it open and eat it. Now listen, be warned, have an ice pack ready, because your tongue's going to slap your face. It's so good. Jason Gadget! That's right, you're right about that. Ramsey has nothing on me. Jill P, how are you, my friend? Good to see you here. N1. Lady D, Amish Drywall. Kim J, thank you so much for being here and continuously posting that link. Bubba Chambers, thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all showing up. I really do. I love each and every one of you. Mind Bender, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I love each and every one of you. It's awesome to have y'all here. Harry Bonsell, Chris Marcus, I hope you stick around, because chili's coming, buddy. Chili's coming. Are you still here? A lot of chicken and fish every once is a great while. Yeah, but I'm getting ready to make that chili you asked me about. So I hope you're still here. Mama Gnome, thank y'all all for being here. It really does mean a lot, guys and gals. I'm trying to build my other channel, so please go there and follow me there. Let's see, who's that? Country Boy News. Country Boy. Okay, we got a Lovro Lack. I hope y'all said hi to him when he came in. I have to come back later and make him a mod. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Alright, well listen, I'm going to get back to this. It's ready to eat now. I'm going to show y'all something. Check this out. Now listen, y'all also need to let it cool after you heat it around the edge if you don't burn yourself, alright? It's still a little warm, but listen to this. Y'all hear that? Woo, boy. Look at that. Oh man, break that up in there. Let me tell you something. Get you a good bite of that. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all hear my tongue slapping my face? Ain't nothing you can really do about it. Just get your some ice packs ready. Mm-mm-mm. Look at that. That is so good, y'all. Mm. Wow, look at them vanilla beans. Can y'all see them black vanilla beans in there? Look at them. Mm. This is such a good dish. Mm-mm-mm. Lady D. All right. Mm. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Mm. That's so good. Look how much I ate. All right. I'm gonna clear some of this down, and then I'm gonna show y'all how to make homemade chili powder. Making homemade is always the best. And then I will um, show you how to make my homemade chili. Y'all talk amongst yourself for a minute. Give me a minute to clear some of this first recipe stuff down and get it out the way. And get my second thing ready. Oh, that'll cripple you. Oh, that's so good. Mm-mm-mm. Now for the chili powder, when you mess with them chilies, I suggest you wear some rubber gloves. Because let me tell you something. Even the ones that are not real hot, that are just kind of spicy, they will stay in your skin even after you wash your hands and you rub your eyes and, you know, underneath your arm or something like that, you scratch your arm, it will, you'll feel it. So definitely wear some rubber gloves to make this homemade chili powder. Dang, them gloves are almost impossible to put on. Alright, man, good video. Y'all sticking with me tonight. I appreciate that. I really do. I thank y'all for hanging out with me, lift my spirits, and I do appreciate it. Appreciate y'all smashing that like button for me as well. It really means a lot. It helps me out. I can't tell y'all what's going on. Like I said, Streamlabs, it's just giving me a hard time. Not giving no notifications. No one's seen them after they're posting. So I figured I'd go live a couple nights, do a few recipes tonight, and hopefully enough people will come through tonight and then start watching the video and maybe follow me. And I'll do this a couple times here and there and hopefully get built up. Alright. Talk to Sam Joaquin about transparency and ask him to blow me up. He'll help me out. He's a good friend. If y'all ain't following him, make sure you go check him out. Got me a new blue spatula. These things are great, y'all. That red one. Just don't use them in a hot frying pan, because once you get that the end real hot, it messes them up. So just be careful of that. Alright, to start with, I'm going to show you guys, like I said, I use You can use, there's a big variety of chilies. Okay, these are the ones I like for mine. Now, if you want jalapenos and all that, it does. My recipe before my stomach got real bad, I used to put jalapenos in it, but I got a bad stomach, so I gotta watch my spice level. Okay, and these, if you look, these are hot to begin with. All right, these are. So, um, Arbolo chilies, what I'm using, and I'm probably not saying them right. Y'all just read the name for yourself, so I don't mess it up too bad. And the heat level on this is down here. It's not real hot. All right. And then these right here. Okay. And the heat level on this is extremely hot. All right. All right. So, just so y'all know, I'm not using these in my chili powder. But when I make, I do make this for other people. I sell soups and different foods and things like that to people. I sell pies and stuff at Christmas time. But I'm using. I'm gonna tell y'all how to make this recipe. In the recipe, um, I'm only using this one right here. But y'all can use these, and I do when I make it for other people. But I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay? So you're going to cut your chilies open, whatever ones that you're going to use. And make sure you buy, like them name brands that I just bought, them was good. You want them moist. You don't want to buy them dry because then they don't have no flavor. But they're going to be wet. You're going to cut them open. Now see, I dry roasted these myself. You're going to cut them open, okay? I'm going to get a wet one to show you. So you're going to, of course, take that end off, okay? You're going to cut it open. So I just usually stick the knife in and go down one side of it from the inside. Get it to go in there. Alright, get it open, and you're going to take them seeds out. And you're going to take out that membrane, okay? This is why you're going to wear gloves, because if you don't, this is going to soak in your skin, and you go to rub your eyes and all, you're going to know it. So listen to me when I tell y'all to make sure y'all wear gloves when you mess with these chilies. All right. So there you go, and see how it's moist? I can bend it around, okay? All right, so I got that open. Now I would stick these on a cookie pan, cookie sheet, pizza pan, whatever. And then you're going to put them in the oven on about 135 to 170, no hotter than 170 because you don't want to scorch them. Once you scorch them, it tastes bitter. But listen, you hear how they're crunchy and cracky now? So you're going to stick them on the pan, and you're going to stick them in the oven for about, hour and a half. But check them. You want them good and dry and crunchy, because then you're going to use them with some other spices, and you're going to put it in your spice coffee grinder and powder it down and make your chili powder. And I'm going to tell you the other ingredients you're going to put in there. Let me grab a couple things while I'm getting ready, y'all. All right, to make this your homemade chili powder, you're going to need either 4 ounces of the one kind like I'm using. So this is 4 ounces right here. Okay, either 4 ounces. Well, no, that's not quite 4 ounces, but what I have already made up was 4 ounces. So you're going to use 4 ounces of that. Okay, and whatever variety you want to use. 3 tablespoons of whole cumin seeds. Okay, let me get this stuff. Now, normally I use whole cumin seeds and then uh, powder it down myself, but I couldn't find none, so I just got some. Um, but you want to use cumin, okay? I bought ground, but normally, like I said, when you're making it from scratch, you're going to use whole cumin seeds because, again, I would normally shave a lot of this down myself. Um, so you're going to use 3 tablespoons of whole cumin seeds. Since you ain't got the seeds, you just knock it down to about 2.5 tablespoons of the ground cumin, okay? You're going to use 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Where's my garlic powder? There we go. Use 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Okay. You're going to use a tablespoon and a half of dried Mexican oregano. Okay, if you can get it, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Mexican oregano is so much better than like the Greek oregano. It is. It's just really so much better. Where is it at? Where's my oregano? Y'all bear with me. I'm a little scatterbrained. Oh, there it is. So, Mexican is. This is okay, but the Mexican oregano has much more robust flavors. I'm using this tonight because, again, with what's going on, it's hard to find some of this stuff. Okay. Um, but anyway, you're going to use a tablespoon and a half of that, 2 teaspoons of coriander seed. Okay, 2 teaspoons. You're also going to use 3 whole cloves. Where's my cloves at? So you're going to put 3 whole cloves. So these are 2 little cloves. You're going to put 3 of those in there. Okay. And 2 small allspice berries. Allspice. Just 2 of these little berries. See the little ones? I'm going to throw 2 of them in there. Then you're going to put it in your coffee grinder, okay? Now, after you're done putting all that together, you got your dried chilies. Then you're going to put it here in your food, your little coffee grinder, food processor, whatever. Ooh, I've had that thing a long time. About to give out on me. That's okay. I got my food processor here too, so I got to use that. I will. But anyway, after you mix it up real good, then there you go. That's your chili powder. Okay. Now this is your chili powder that you're gonna put in your chili. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to start making that next. But that's how you make homemade. These are the ingredients you need to make homemade chili powder. And I guarantee you, and do the test for yourself. Go out and buy all these ingredients, make it. Also buy you a pack or whatever your favorite chili powder is at the store. Bring it home, make your own, and then try theirs. And I don't mean you have to cook chili with both of them to try it. You could taste it by tasting a little teaspoon on your tongue. It'll tell you what flavor is better. I guarantee you'll like this better, or your money back. All right, so let me move some of this stuff out of the way, and I'll get started on cooking the chili. Alright, now, I'll give me a second to make a little bit of room here and clear down some of this other mess. Bear with me, please. Take these gloves off because I ain't messing with them chilies anymore. Alright, is Chris Marcus still in here? Did he ever pop back up? He probably done said hi and bye, but that's okay. We'll see him next time. But this cook was for you, brother. This chili part. A little chili powder. Put these eggs up. Refrigerator. Now, you want to use, let me get the stuff over here. I finally brought my food processor out of storage. This is a little Black & Decker. It works good. It's an 8-quart or 8-cup, and it chops and it purees. It does a whole bunch of stuff. It really is good. $30 from Walmart. You can't beat it. It's really good if you make like salsas, even for like when I made my meatballs, which I'm going to make again. Turn that up. Let's get that on. That on about right there. All right. I gotta bear with me. Let me wash my hands again. Cross-contamination is real, guys and gals. A lot of you may know about it, some of you may not. You can literally harm yourself. 3,000 people a year die from food poisoning in the United States from cross-contamination and such. So it does happen. When I was taking my classes, we had to watch videos and stuff. And parents was like, the one that bothered me the worst was this lady saying that she didn't know. I've told y'all this story before. Some of you have heard this, but this lady, she would do her dishes, and she would, after she's done doing her dishes, she would rinse out the rag and sit it on her sink and do that for 2 or 3 days, and then on like the second or third day she would throw it in the wash. But she would do that. So she fed her 2-year-old, and the kid got stuff on its face. So she picked the rag up that had been sitting there the second or third day and wiped the kid's face with it. And the germs that was on that made the kid sick, and the kid ended up dying like 2 years old. And that lady telling that story on that video, man, that'll break your heart. Make no mistake. Alright, so let me get out the hamburger. Alright, so for this cook, we're going to use a pound of hamburger. Okay. Cook that down. Bear with me a second. You're going to use a pound of hamburger. You're also going to use a pound of red dry kidney beans, but you're going to soak them overnight. Okay, so you just ain't going to dump this out of the pack. You're going to soak them. Now, I've already had my beans soaking, so they're ready. But These are the kind that I use right here, guys and gals. You're going to use one 10 3/4 ounce can of condensed tomato soup with no water. Don't add no water to it. 2 cans of tomato sauce. And 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes. I don't always get the no salt out of it. That's what they have. Again, I'm going through that right now. This craziness that's going on out here in the world. Anyway, I'm going to start cooking this down. So you're also going to use a diced lemon. A diced lemon, I'm sorry. A diced onion. I said lemon, I meant onion. Alright. Go ahead and start cutting this down a little bit. Slinging hamburger everywhere. Y'all love this recipe too. You don't know how to sharpen a knife? Okay. Just gonna pull it. Let me see if I can get it right here. You're gonna pull it like at an angle, right? Like that. Be careful. See, it's got this here, so you really can't hit yourself. But you're gonna put it right there and pull it at an angle. Okay. Knife sharp. Dice up some of these onions. Alright, some chopped onion. Okay. Put that in about middle way through the hamburger getting cooked, and cook them down. They get translucent. A lot of people will add their seasoning right now, and I guess that's okay, but I'm just telling y'all, if you do, then when you drain the fat, you're going to lose a lot of that flavoring. You want to build the flavors. So you want to drain this fat. After the fat's drained, then you'll start adding your other seasonings and stuff. Give me a second, I'm going to wash a couple things. Wash my wooden spatula. Now, I make these recipes like for a pound because, you know, I live alone. So I don't like making, you know, gigantic pots fulls like I do my big soups, unless I got somebody I'm going to take it over to. But I'm going to eat on this for a day or two myself. So I like white rice with my chili, guys. So I make me a pot of white rice to put my chili over. That's how we do it here in the South. Give me a second to wash up this thing. You're also going to need some plain yellow cornmeal. Drain this fat off. Yeah, I got another good video like my Save the Children video. That one's got almost 6,000 something views so far. Save the Children, thousands arrested. That one's doing really good. I actually got over 200 followers just from that one video too, which is pretty awesome. And I made, like, just from YouTube, like $17 off the videos off of it. And so that's pretty good, I guess. Well, that's the last time I checked, which was the other day. So, alright, bear with me a second. Let me do a little cleanup. Y'all know I throw food everywhere as I'm cooking. I don't like no mess, and I ain't going to have no bugs. So, clean up a little bit. Grab a couple things. Some trash. Wash my hands. Give me a second, guys and gals. We'll get some stuff ready, okay? chili powder. Check my meat, make sure it's drained good. Get another tablespoon, y'all. Alright, 3 tablespoons of your homemade chili powder. Level. Sprinkle that all across your hamburger. Mix that up really good. Man, that smells good. I'm going to stick your tomato sauce in there. Get a little bit of liquid. Do not add water. I mean tomato sauce. Tomato soup. Condensed tomato soup. Again, this is how you build your flavors. Again, if you add all your ingredients, powders and seasonings and everything, and then you let it drain out with all that fat, you're losing a lot of it. And add your tomatoes. And your tomato sauce. Usually I'm cooking this in my big Dutch oven pot, but I got some other stuff in it right now. I turned my air conditioner on. Stir that. Oops, sorry guys and gals. Stir this around real good. Gosh darn it. Sorry. Making y'all feel seasick. Turn my air conditioner on. So I'm going to add 1 cup of water to this. I'm not going to use government water, y'all. Y'all know me. Y'all know me and government water don't mix. Use my water out the refrigerator. Okay. And my ice. My cans of soda I have like icicles right in it too. Like a slushy. That's how I like it. I don't drink hot drinks, y'all. I don't drink a lot. I mean, I have drank coffee and I have drank hot chocolate. I don't drink anything. I prefer hot chocolate if it's hot, but I don't like hot drink. So I very seldom drink it. Gotta be real cold. And if I do drink it, coffee or hot chocolate, I want it sweet. With either the vanilla and the coffee with the sugars and all that. Alright, what I'll do with my tablespoon. Oh, there it is. Now please make sure y'all go to my other channel and follow me there. This is what I'm doing. I know I said I wasn't going to do more cooking shows here. I don't mean to ever story to anybody. But I'm at the point now where in order for me to do my cooking shows, I have to get y'all to help me build my channel up. You want to put 2 tablespoons of your cornmeal. Go ahead and throw your beans in there. Let me get my beans. They've been soaking overnight and they're cleaned out and ready to go. Now I'm also going to throw some black beans in here just because I like them. And I'm going to use black beans out of a can. Believe it or not. You're going to wash them when they're in the can though. Wash them. Get all that can stuff out. Alright, let me find my teaspoon. Alright, teaspoon. Now you need 1 teaspoon of sugar. Y'all gotta bear with me, my stuff's everywhere, so. Teaspoon of sugar. Two and a half teaspoons of salt. I use sea salt. Man, it's smelling good. Minced garlic at. Alright. You're going to use a half a teaspoon of minced garlic. Okay. Mix that up in there real good. Man, that garlic smells good. Alright, now we're going to use 1 tablespoon of beef bouillon granules. I don't know what beef bouillon, like chicken bouillon. Use the granules because it breaks down faster. 1 tablespoon. Okay. Mix that up real good. Just building them flavors, y'all. Building them flavors. Do my teaspoons. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to use 2 teaspoons of cumin powder. Okay. Two. One teaspoon of onion powder. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Teaspoon, not tablespoon. I know it's got onions in it, but you need the onion powder too. Building them flavor, y'all. I wish I would have used my bigger pot, but I already had something in it, so sorry. Alright, where's my half teaspoon at? Okay. Even though it's got garlic, you're going to put a half teaspoon of garlic powder. Mixed it in a little bit. Half teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper. Half teaspoon, y'all. If y'all will please go to my Swamp Fox Cooks and Reviews channel. It's all one word, all capital letters, but it's Swamp Fox Cooks and with the and symbol, not the A-N-D. Reviews. Swamp Fox Cooks and Reviews. Please help me build my channel so I can go live there like I can go live here, y'all. I can keep my news separated from my cooking channel. That would really help me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it, y'all. Now, here's things I'm not going to add because of my stomach. But this recipe, I used to put in crushed red peppers, okay, or cayenne pepper, depending on, you know, which one you like. Now, you also, at the end, I put cheddar cheese and sour cream, and with my rice and for this. And again, so now I'm going to mix this up real good, okay, and I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for about an hour and 15 minutes. Just letting them beans get soft, okay, and I'm going to cook my rice in the meantime. That's the next thing I'm going to do. Put a pot of rice on the stove and get it going. And like I said, I'm going to let this cook, let them beans. Now the canned beans, I actually should have put them black beans in a little while later. Then I put them red beans in because they already cooked basically. You just got to heat them up. But then red beans got to cook through. That's okay. I should have waited a little while, but that's alright. It's going to come out perfect. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn this, like I said, let it simmer. But you want to keep an eye on it, stirring it occasionally. You ain't got to stir it every second like the pudding. But you do need to keep an eye on it, stir it so it don't burn, scorch, or get stuck to the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick my dessert in the refrigerator so they can set overnight. And be good to go. Now you can keep this chili powder, the rest of it, for about a month to 6 weeks because it's fresh. And you know, put it in a Ziploc bag or Tupperware container because it's fresh. It's not going to hold that long. Okay, because it doesn't have none of the ingredients for the all that crap they put in it supposedly to keep it fresh from going bad. So you only keep it about 4 weeks really, but it's really good. Make your own stuff always. What the heck? Dang, it looked like I lost the stream for a minute. Okay. Chris Marcus. Can and dry. Oh, you do can and dry? That's cool. That's cool. Well, I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you're here because I know I told you I was going to make some chili, and I'm excited that you're here to see my recipe. So, when you get a minute, try it and let me know what you think. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream in just a few minutes. I want y'all to go ahead and say y'all goodbyes and let y'all know how much I appreciate y'all being here. I thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. I truly do. It's humbling to have you as my friends. For the ones who are new that came here and followed me on my other channel, I appreciate it. For the ones who are follow us here but wasn't there and you follow me there, I really appreciate that as well. I'll go ahead and start saying you goodbyes. I'll give y'all a few minutes to do that. While I'm cleaning up still a little bit yet. Oh, I didn't? Yeah. Yeah, I showed you. Here, I'll get them. One. These brands are good too. They're moist. They're not already dry out of the package. Where a lot of them, if they're already dry, it's no use in using them. I'm sorry. And here's the third one. Yes, sir. You'll love it, love it, love it. I guarantee. Who was that Cajun guy that used to say that all the time? Y'all remember him? Can't remember his name, but I used to love watching his show when I was a kid. All right, y'all. I appreciate it. Look, y'all got my channel up. Another 15 subscribers or followers, y'all. I thank y'all for that. I appreciate it. 130. All right, y'all helping me grow it, and I thank the ones that are following me there. It really means a lot. I sure appreciate it. Hey, and look, for the ones of you that don't know how to cook, man, you're learning how to cook. Your wives or your girlfriends or your boyfriends or husbands are going to love you. And even if you know how to cook, which I know a lot of you do, man, you just get these great recipes and we can swap. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. All right, listen, y'all. I love each and every one of you. I hope God blesses you and helps you have a prosperous life. If I can do anything for anybody, any way I can help you, if you need to talk, you're sad, you got some kind of problem that you need help with, need someone to talk to, please feel free to call me at 843-554-4336. You can email me at armandhammer42@gmail.com. I might not have all the answers, but at least I can be there for someone to talk to. If you need me, I'll try to be there the best I can. Y'all reach out to each other, show each other some love. If you have any strife with anybody in your life, please reach out to them and try to squash it. Look at what we're going through right now. So many people out of work, so many people disheveled across the country. Let's make sure we're there for each other. That being said, I thank y'all once again for helping me grow my other channel. Monday night, newscast, news blast. I got a lot of great content on my news channel. Come watch some pedos get arrested, watch some people in government get arrested, some bad cops get arrested, and just a bunch of good content. I love you all. God bless everyone. Kim, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, posting my channel in chat. That really meant a lot to me. It helped me out more than you know. Thank you so much. Big Tim Hill News. Mind Bender. Thank you all for being here. Chris Marcus. Lyle. Thank you for showing up. Again, appreciate you being here. Oregon Roll. Dylan Shea. Good to see you again. Amish Drywall. Chris Marcus. All right. Y'all are all so awesome and very dear to me. Caterpillar. Y'all, we have a new person in the house. Caterpillar. Caterpillar, we made you a mod. Please come back to our shows. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of our show tonight, and come back and be a part of our family. We absolutely love everybody. Ex-bootlicker. How in the world? He was already a mod. So, I don't know why you wasn't a mod tonight, but you're a mod again, so sorry about that, whatever happened. Ex-bootlicker, NC Tire Hunter, Jeff is here, live raid. Awesome. Awesome. Jeff is here, live, my brother. Thank you for being here. Bubba Chambers. One hot gal. Good to see you again. Langley Lang. How are you? .com. What is up, my brother? All right. Look at me. Gotta turn that down. All right. End up scorching it if you ain't careful. Yep. I'm glad I checked. Ain't nothing worse than burnt chili or burnt food taste. Especially when you went through all this hard work to make it, y'all. So pay attention. Turn that heat down. Let it simmer. Turn that down to simmer. Pay attention to what the heck I'm doing. Alright. Okay, we're good to go. Alright, as y'all see, I'm a big messy cook. I got a big mess to clean up, so I'm going to go ahead and get to it. Thank you all for being here once again. And Bayou Bandit, man, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. I really do. So come back and see me Monday night, Newscast News Blast, 9 p.m. Got a lot of great content. I love you all. God bless. Be safe. Call me if you need me.